Well, welcome to today's video. It's Mike speaking here. I'm here in a jeepney on my way to central Manila in the Philippines, a place called Binondo, which is near the oldest Chinatown in the world. Now, today's video is called Freedom from Financial Pressures. I've based this video today on people who may be coming from the Western countries, people who may be thinking of moving, lifestyle change and want to come to Manila, Philippines to live. Now, if you're living in UK, USA or Australia, any one of these countries, your streets are quiet. People keep to themselves. Social life requires planning. In central Manila, people talk to you. The streets are full of movement. There's food, there's music, there's markets, there's culture. It's everywhere. For someone who feels like their home city has become too quiet, too predictable, or too isolated, Manila feels like a pulse. Compared to Sydney, LA, New York or London, rents are dramatically cheaper here. Food is much cheaper, transport is everywhere and it's cheaper, daily life is cheaper. A Westerner can live in a central location here in Manila. You can eat out daily, you can take a taxi everywhere, you can enjoy a social life without always having to worry about the dollars spent. All this for a fraction of what it costs back home. As I said, it's called freedom from financial pressures. People are warm, they're social and they're easy to connect with in Manila. Filipinos are friendly, they're curious, they're helpful and they're community orientated. If you're from a Western city where everyone avoids eye contact, for instance, Manila feels like a return to human connection. Central Manila is a huge draw card for people who love architecture, people who love living in old cities, people who love living in different cultures. If you live near Chinatown, the food content, you can live near Intramuros here, which is the old Spanish Quarter, which is a tourist hub, but a fantastic area as well. But one of the main areas for living in Manila, Philippines, and something that would be attractive for me, is it's a fantastic base for exploring Southeast Asia. So the Philippines, Manila, you're only a short flight from Japan, Taiwan, Vietnam, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia. Plus, the Philippines itself has got 7,000 plus islands. It's got magnificent beaches. It's got mountains. It's got diving. It's got enormous festivals. For Westerners who want adventure, Manila is the perfect hub city. It's if you want to try and reinvent yourself, if you're stagnant in your home city now and you want a fresh start, well then Manila can offer that. If your life feels structured, if it's predictable, if it's socially rigid, if it's career defined, Manila can offer a way out. In Manila you can start fresh, meet new people, build a new routine, explore new interests. You can live with less judgment. You can live near Chinatown, which means you're walking into a fantastic food culture. It's addictive. Dumplings, noodles, street food, bakeries, late night eateries. Food is social, it's cheap, and it's everywhere. In Manila, nothing is boring. Everything feels different. The city surprises you. You feel part of something bigger. It's chaotic, yes, but it's alive. Of course, another reason why people would want to move to Manila, Philippines, if you're looking for relationships, community. Many Westerners come to Manila to meet someone. They may have Filipino friends. They can come here. So in summary, a Westerner chooses central Manila because it offers something their home city no longer gives them. Now, I've bracketed these up into 7 key areas which I think are important. The first one is connection. So if you're isolated in your current home city and you're not enjoying life, of course, and you're looking for new connections, new friendships, new relationships, that's obviously high priority for most people, so Manila offers that. Energy, well, Manila is an energy city. It's alive, it's boisterous, it's chaotic, but there's plenty of people here. There's either the local Filipinos or the Westerners who have moved here that are available to meet. Affordability, well, that answers itself. Manila, Philippines is one of the cheapest cities that you could probably go to. Culture, yes, if you're into culture and you love the Filipino culture or Asian culture, then obviously this would be a draw card. Warmth, the Filipino are most friendly people that you'd ever expect to meet. I've been amazed on my trip to the Philippines just how friendly they are to me as an international tourist. Adventure, well, the Philippines itself has got so much to see. I went through that earlier. And number 7, a fresh start. So depending on your age group and depending on your economic background and your level at this stage of whatever life you're leading, Manila, of course, it's not New York, it's not London, but it'll give you something to start fresh with at whatever level you want to start at. Whatever socio level that you want to start at, you can start in Manila. I just happened across Chinatown. There's a Chinatown in every city. Let's see if we can find some Chinese though. Chinese New Year must be coming up soon. This is not just Chinatown, this is lucky Chinatown here.
Hi, pork belly, lechon sisig.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful and yummy.
Beautiful food. Very nice, sir. So you buy these 150 pesos. Just trying a little bit of what the lady gave me. But they're all fully prepared, ready to go. The only trouble is they're just sitting out in the open space. This lady here.
Hello.
And that's your girlfriend?
No. She's my friend also.
You got all, you're friends with both of them, are you? You're very lucky, sir. So what's this shop, a balloon shop or what is it? Party shop. The man wanted to show me the dog chains. Gee, there must be very big dogs, sir. Not
Big.
Oh no, yeah. Oh, what sort of dog?
Big
A
dog,
big dog.
Rottweiler,
Yeah, Rottweiler. Yeah.
Belgian.
Yeah, all right, you're going well, sir. He's a good salesman, this bloke.
Yes.
I forgot that it's Valentine's Day. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Wow. Klase ng dalawa.
Valentine's Day in Manila.
Hindi man siya nag-send. Ito po, 35.
It's the same thing every Southeast Asian country. Everybody works. Everybody has to do some type of job. So I'll tell you what, it's almost exhausting walking around here to watch everybody. Everything's going 100 miles an hour. There's people loading stuff. There's people pushing trolleys everywhere. It's going flat out here. Now I've got to try and find a taxi, or you can't get a Grab, because if I go to the Grab app and I book a Grab, how am I going to find it here? And how's he going to find me? Like, these Jeeps are everywhere. So you can't use Grab here as a foreigner, because I don't know where they go to pick people up. They all tell me hang around here for a taxi, car taxi. But it's not easy to find a taxi, it's a car. I'll end up having to take one of these electric scooter type of things. I'll probably have to jump in one of them. Man,
Yes.
about the Manila Hotel, do you know where it is, sir?
Yeah. I don't know because
He knows?
I'm not English speaking. Alam mo daw ba yung Manila Hotel? Manila Hotel? Yes, in Luneta.
He's a Filipino man.
Luneta.
Thank you, sir. And what do you do, sir?
Right here. Here.
What do you do? You're a taxi driver.
No, I have a color jeep.
Yeah, well, I'll get a taxi lady here, look.
This a color, this. The same.
Oh, they're trying their best to try and help me here. About 4 of them come up to me all at once then. But yeah, look, these things are not bad either. I was in the back of one of those from the slum area. They're not entirely comfortable, but they're not too bad. You've got to love it with a Mercedes badge on the front. They've all got the big grill on the front. Yeah, well, I got this.
Just relax.
I got the man here. And now we're in the, it looks to me, I don't know what it is. Is it electric? Is it electric?
Huh?
Electric.
Yeah, electric.
It's an electric,
Electric battery.
it's like an electric car or something. But I came here in a beautiful, very clean Grab, I think it was a Toyota or something, air conditioned, from the hotel. They booked it for me. To take me to the slum area, it cost 250, I think, pesos. And now I'm in this here for 250. And I'm just hoping he knows where the Manila Hotel is. This gives you an indication of Manila traffic. Where to stop still here. most. Then he looks for an opening, and then he goes for it. It's a rough old ride. I'm bouncing around. We're bouncing around, sir.
Yeah. Bakit yung motor? Pinagdaan nyo.
Nice car, sir.
I'm just looking at the first Cybertruck here. The first Cybertruck just outside the Manila Hotel. Yes, we found our way back on that electric tuk-tuk, and there's a lot of those in Manila, which is fantastic because that'll help with the air pollution. So that was Manila. You've had a brief look around the streets, of course. Now look, Manila's not perfect, but what city is? But what I can tell you about Manila, it's raw, it's got energy, it's chaotic, it's loud, it's unpredictable. So if you're the kind of person who's tired of the same routine in your life back in your home city, and you're looking for a change, a reset, new challenge, whatever, then Manila will deliver. I want to thank you for watching the video on Manila, Philippines. I've got other Filipino videos which will be coming up after this one. Thank you very much. Bye for now.